down out February, possibly getting shot or stabbed or beat up or whatever. So, cops are really nice. Most cops are really, really nice. Finding a bad cop is like 1 in a 10,000 chance or something like that. You have a better chance of getting struck by lightning or ate by a shark or attacked by an alligator or die in a crash or get burned in a house fire or whatever. People talk about how bad they are, but hey, they're not really that bad. They're just trying to do the job. But they have such a bad stigma. And most of the time it's just because of stupid people. You know, if you got a gun pointed at you, you lay down on the ground. You don't go reaching in your pockets. You know, you just gotta be smart. And then you're alright. Alright. One more tire almost done. Alright, cool. I always gotta check to make sure there isn't somebody on the sidewalk before I roll the tire out. Now, I hope some idiot just doesn't come and throw these in the ditch. But there isn't anything I can do about that. Except for hopefully stack enough that makes it too much of an exercise for them to do anything. One can only hope and pray that it gets cleaned up properly. Because that's as far as I can go with it. I don't have a truck or anything to load it up. And plus, I'm not going to pay money to go and turn all those tires in. That cost me like $1,000 to turn on all these tires. Or at least 100. But pushing 1,000 to turn all these tires in. And I'm not even the one that dumped them, so that's not happening. It's going to be up to the city to do the right thing. I pulled it out of the environment, they need to pick it up and dispose of it properly. And if they don't want to, then it's just gonna sit there until somebody does something about it. And I highly doubt that somebody's gonna go and throw all those tires into the ditch. There's just too many of them that think, oh, that would be a good idea. But if there's just one, yeah, somebody's gonna pick it up and throw it in the ditch. But when there's like 30 of them out there, no way, no how is somebody gonna pick up all them tires and throw them in the ditch. It's not gonna happen. Too much work. But I'll keep an eye on it, make sure that somebody doesn't throw them all in the ditch. And if they do, I'm gonna be pissed and call the city up. Make the city deal with it. I'm starting so many mosquitoes. So many. These smaller tires I thought would be easier. They're harder. They roll less. And plus they're small, so you gotta bend over. It's more of a pain. I thought they would be the easier ones. Yeah, right. The bigger tires are easier, apparently. Apparently so. Yeah, a lot of people watch my videos and they're like, you're out of breath. Well, let's see you get out off of your chair or off of your couch and come out here and do what I do and be a YouTuber that cares about the environment and tell me that you're not out of breath. Alright? So there you go. That's all I gotta say about them haters. If you don't like that I'm out of breath, then come out here and help me out. Help me out and do this with me. And then maybe I won't be so out of breath. Sunday, but God appreciates it because I'm doing a good thing. So for all you people out there that say, oh, you shouldn't be doing stuff on Sunday, it's supposed to be a day of rest, day to go to church. Well, God said that you are a church and that you should treat yourself as a church in a holy place. So going to your church really means just inner reflection and a day of rest and peacefulness and that. But he never said it had to be Sunday. That was just because of the way that things were back then. Sunday was the best day because every other day was like killing, murder, war, and survival of the fittest era. But when Sunday came around, people respected that and they wouldn't go to war on Sunday. So that's why God was like, oh, Sunday would be a good day because nobody's going to be fighting wars on Sunday. Because there was respect in war back then, even though that people say, oh, it's so full of carnage, it's horrible and this and that. People were so barbaric, but they have rules like, you give your enemy a day to bury their dead and stuff before you start fighting again, or you take Sundays off as a day off for rest, and you let everyone recuperate and then fight again on Monday, that sort of thing. But so anyway, God saw that day would be the best day to set aside because that was the most likely day to be the most restful. So he put that aside for a day that you're supposed to go to church, which since we are our own churches, we're supposed to self-reflect and be peaceful, rest and everything like that. But nowadays, things have changed completely. So he only wants you to pick one day of rest, one day of not working, one day of not doing stuff. So although I can't always do that because I'm really busy, so yeah, but I don't really care. I'll pick a Monday, and that'd be my holy day, and I'll just rest on Monday, self-reflect and everything, peace, calm, that sort of thing, rest, and then that way I'm doing what God wants. But to say it has to be on Sunday, that's just stupid. And to say that going to church is restful, that's just stupid. You gotta get ready. You gotta go. You gotta do stuff at the church. It's not actually rest. So that's just stupid that people say that that's what you're supposed to do. But people don't think like I do. But for all you people that say that, oh, I'm not religious, I'm one of the most religious people you'll ever meet. I just don't prescribe to a religion. I don't prescribe to a church. And the reason being is through exploration of many viewpoints, many religions, many churches, through many years of going to church, studying religions and everything, even studying religions in college and that, I came to the realization that I was believing in the wrong stuff, that I had always questioned, Christianity and that, because things didn't make sense to me. I had questions that people couldn't answer. They just went unknowns for the longest time. But then I came across polytheism and really started getting into it again in college, and it seemed to fill in all my missing pieces. All the questions that I was having that weren't getting answered in Christianity, and Mormonism and Protestantism, all them were being answered through polytheism. So I moved away from a singular God and moved towards gods and goddesses and aliens and angels and that sort of thing. But just because I believe in polytheism doesn't mean I believe in all the mythology and that crap. But there's a lot of mythology that's agreeable with my viewpoint of the multiverse and that. So, yeah. But this whole thing of the Mandela effect, I thought, well, I'm religious. It's just to do with psychology and that, because that's what I was taught in college, that Mandela effect was just your brain misfiring, like deja vu and that. So, but even then, I didn't believe that deja vu was just a misfiring of your brain neurons. I didn't quite understand it, but after I got into the Mandela effect, an explanation came to me that deja vu, like the Mandela effect, is just one plane interfering with another plane in the multiverse. So that all worked out in the end for me. Made sense and everything. So I try and prescribe to what makes the most sense to me. And at the current time and state, and probably for the rest of my life, it's going to be polytheism. And polytheism leaves room for aliens and stuff like that I believe in. Because I don't really have a choice but to believe in them, seeing as I came in contact with them. With a whole bunch of alien greys, both races, the tall ones and the short ones. Yeah. That's from my other video. If you want to go watch it, hear about my story. It's in my conspiracy theory playlist. Titled, I don't know, something about aliens. Yeah. Just go hit that up. Go and see that. That video is pretty good and really explains how stupid and crazy people are for exaggerating things about aliens. But it could not be their fault, because aliens use telepathy and that. They could just be making them remember that their heads are bigger and that they use clicks and bops and stuff to communicate it. They use really advanced technology and that there's no way that humans in their current state could have technology that's comparable, which is just a lie, because, you know, they were using flashlights that were no better than our flashlights. They weren't our flashlights, because I could tell they weren't human flashlights, but they put out the same luminex effect and same lumens, I think is how you say it. They weren't any brighter, they weren't any different colored, they weren't illuminating through stuff, you know, crazy stuff like people would think. Their flashlights were no different than ours, except for just maybe their size and the bulkiness, and maybe their power source was a little bit different, but nonetheless, it still lit up the same. Now, there are some tires back up in here. There's a TV. People just come back up here and dump a TV if they want. Another tire. Thought that was a tire of some tree roots and some dirt. Alright, after this tire, I'm going to see what my battery's like. See if I need to put a new one in. Which I shouldn't, because I haven't been here that many views or much view time on this video. But I'm doing it anyways for you guys. Hopefully somebody will appreciate what I'm doing and watch it. This tire all sorts of messed up. No wonder why it was done. Some of these tires you can't even tell have problems with them. This one's all kinds of messed up. I got all kinds of mosquitoes all over me from these tires. They hate that I'm doing, disturbing their habitat. But hey, they need to get out of here. All these people that have these homes in this neighborhood that's close by this woods will definitely see a decrease in mosquito activity. At least tenfold. After they come and get these tires, hopefully they'll actually go and get them. By that day, I mean the city of Kissimmee. So I've been working my other jobs, that's why I'm so tired. I do crossing guard, which really isn't that bad, but when you're doing crossing guard and then in between your shifts you're rowing or you're weed eating, then yeah, it really wears on you. And tomorrow I gotta weed eat again, so it's gonna be really bad. Tomorrow I'm gonna be sore going to work, sore waking up Tuesday. I'm gonna be so sore. And help out my YouTube channel. Because those are the only reasons why I'm doing it. Let me check you guys out. See what's going on with you. I had maybe one more tire move and then I'm gonna take a break. Switch off my cameras and batteries. And then get back at it. I don't have too much time also because it's super rainy looking. It looks like it's raining any second now. But I don't really care. It doesn't really matter if it's raining or not, I'm still gonna do it. Provided that I still have battery, because I won't be able to switch out the battery in the rain. But yeah, as long as it's not raining when I have no battery, then I'll keep working until my battery runs out. And then take the trek home. But hopefully I remember to pick up my bucket. And hopefully somebody hasn't stolen it, but we'll keep at it. Sorry, that probably sounded horrible. Because it was in my GoPro on that screen. My GoPro, it's not a GoPro, it's a Dragon Touch. Whatever. eventually I'll come back here and clean up some of this trash out of here that nobody wants back here. I'm sure the homeless people don't even want most of this trash that's back here. But if I have time before I leave the state, then I'm going to do some more cleaning up this wooded area. I'm really doing it for the homeless people because having to live in this dump, it's just not right that somebody forced them to live in a dump like this, because I know very well that before this was a dump, them homeless people were living there. Some homeless people have been there since I was a little kid. And I would know because I used to go back in there and fish in that when there were two lakes. Before the lakes Mandela effect had changed. Now those lakes were the same when I went back in there to scope it out so that I could go magnet fishing. And then by the time I came back in there to go magnet fishing, one of the lakes had disappeared and all sorts of changes. The size of the woods had decreased by like 10 times. It was crazy. In just a matter of weeks, it had changed that much, which to me seems like it is completely impossible, but nothing's impossible when you believe in the Mandela effect. You never know what's going to change and how drastically and how short of a period of time it'll change so drastically. Like, that's not even the biggest change. The biggest one for me was the train. But I'm also going to do a Mandela effect continuation of the sewer covers, because there's been more of them popped up. And not only them, but also those fiber optic covers and street light and street lamp wire covers. They keep popping up. One day they won't be there, and then the next day they will. Or 1 second they won't be there, and the next second they'll pop up. Literally right before my eyes, changing. Yeah, that's what it is. Like I said, I don't expect normalcy when I started off with this Mandela effect. I noticed things changing, and then Mandela effect popped up, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's why that's all been happening. Sure enough, it is. That's why it's been happening. Alright, I'm gonna change my battery. Hopefully get another hour or two or so. Get most of these tires out of here. Most of them, I don't expect to get them all out, but get most of them. Take out some of this other crap that's there and pile it up with the tires. Who knows, maybe the city will actually do their job. Pick up the trash. But like I said before, what is most ideal is also the most unlikely. So the most ideal would be then I do the job with the trash. But what's most likely is that they only put forth 10 to 50% effort in the job and won't pick it up. Won't deal with it. Yeah. People. I always put forth at least 100% into my jobs that I do. Even if I'm not getting paid,